Hello Aries, welcome to your career reading. This is Astro Haiti and I'm so excited to have you here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure to like this video. It really helps spread the Astro Haiti Aries Nation message and video. So as usual, pre-shuffled, laid out the first cards. I will be clarifying. There will be an extended. So let's get to your career reading, Aries. Overall energy, Aries, I see that many of you that are watching are feeling a little stressed out regarding your career and your finances, and you are in a position where you're pretty much burnt out, but you're still kind of, you know, burying your head in the sand, and like you're still going, but you do feel, for me it feels like you're definitely feeling the stress regarding your career. For a lot of you, I feel like you're looking for something maybe lighter or easier to do, or something that it like lights you up. I heard something that inspires you, where you're willing to do the work, but you're fulfilled by the work, so it doesn't feel like work, if that makes sense. So a lot of you, I feel like, are in a position, profession, or in a work environment right now, even if you're entrepreneurs, where there is a lot of kind of holding on and trying to make it work and putting your best foot forward and putting in all your efforts, but you're exhausted and tired and don't know how long you can stay there and hold on, and you're really seeking out some enlightenment, but also something professionally that does bring some levity and some light and some, so you can see like this beautiful sunset, right? Like a new, just like day, a new day where there isn't as much strife and there isn't as much strain on you, okay? And I see some things that I that I find really interesting, because there are gonna be very specific messages, Aries, for very specific people because of the cards that I have. So a lot of you are looking for outside work. A lot of you are looking to move or leave where you are. With the Two of Wands, the Two of Inspiration, it is about opportunities. It is about seeking out opportunities, new opportunities. For some of you, I heard that you need to start creating your own opportunities. This person, as you can see, there's the telescope, and they're like looking at the horizon, right? And there's all these lines, which means that there are a lot of paths that you can take. Aries, it's up to you to be really clear on what that path is. And for some of you, it's not going to resonate with all of you. I see three paths that you're considering. Some of you might be considering working for the court system, becoming a lawyer with the justice, or just working in law, police officer, law enforcement. For some of you, you are seeking out a profession as a teacher, a mentor, a healer, also with the Temperance, a spiritual guide, a coach, life coach, relationship coach. And for some of you, you want to go back to school, right? Whether it's to do these professions, or you just want to go back to school. So that's very specific, because these cards do represent these professions, right? I also have Libra energy and a lot of Virgo energy here, okay? So that may resonate. There might be someone helping you. You might have a mentor that's helping you, that's either a Libra or a Virgo. So if that's not what's happening and you actually aren't interested in any of those professions or going back to school, what I see is, and I'm going to clarify to make sure, is that there are opportunities that you are seeking out, and you're trying to get really clear, Aries, on what it is that you want. Similar energy to this, you want something that's going to give you some type of balance with the justice, and that you want like a job and a profession and a work environment that's fair. And there's a lot of like unfairness here, because it seems like you're carrying most of the weight professionally right now. And I do feel like you are seeking a career that maybe it isn't in law enforcement or the justice system or the courthouses, but that you feel like you have a say on what's just, or creating systems that are fair, okay? But a lot of you are seeking out a more balanced, even a balanced work-life balance, or a job where you feel like people are more honest, or a job where you feel like people are just more fair and there's like a better distribution of responsibility, for example. In the middle of your reading, you have the Temperance card. The Temperance is Sagittarius energy. You have the Temperance card here, and that to me is a card of waiting, another card of balance with the two sides, right? So again, for many of you professionally, you are considering a career change, or a shift in your career where you are now that's just less one-sided, less stressful, a work-life balance. Temperance is also about spirituality. So again, this feeling of wanting to move away from just doing what you have to do professionally to pay the bills and to, live life, and really finding what it is that's going to ignite you. Really working hard for something that you're passionate for, and for something that fulfills you spiritually, emotionally, and yes, that also pays, right? Because we need to make money to pay bills and to build a life, right? So because this is in the middle of your reading, I feel like a lot of you are, yes, in a space where you're not really sure what direction to take, what direction to go in. So you are being very considered and very tempered. And if you are not Aries, being considered and tempered, and you're being impulsive in your professional career and work choices, Spirit wants you to take your time when deciding what opportunity you're going to take next. So that's why I said that I see 3 different paths. Working in the courthouse, justice system, law enforcement, working as a teacher. The Hermit is a mentor and a teacher, or working in the educational system, or going back to school for higher learning. The Page of Pentacles is a student oftentimes. So you might have more than one option. You do have many options, but you might be considering and weighing all these paths. And Spirit wants you to take your time when deciding what to do, okay? You can also potentially seek out a mentor to help, because the Hermit is a teacher and a mentor. Again, teacher-student. So a lot of you might decide to go back to school. Okay, and Spirit is saying it's a good idea to go back to school. Okay, for some of you, you are teachers already, and you are maybe going back to school to get more credits, but you're looking for a different work environment because there is a lot of stress, a lot of unfairness, and you're looking for a work environment that's more balanced, where there's more truth and where there's more justice. Okay, that's what I see right now. It's a very clear-cut reading for me. I'm gonna pull some clarifiers that this is definitely a decision-making moment for Aries professionally that are watching, that resonate. And there are a lot of options, which is amazing, but you have to be really considered and discerning when making this choice, whether that's leaving and starting a new profession and going back to school, or whether that is finding a mentor to help you learn about a new profession, or potentially a new department, or a new position within your current work environment. If you are a business owner, Spirit, or you want to start a business, Spirit is asking you to be patient while allowing it to grow, to go back to the drawing board with the Hermit if things aren't developing, and to learn about your industry, okay? That's for those entrepreneurs or people who want to be entrepreneurs. I see that here. Okay, why is the 2 of Wands here for my Aries regarding their career? There you go. Right. So, there's a lot of options. You have a lot of opportunity, Aries, and Spirit is asking you to look and to decide on the one that's going to give you the most security with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? that's going to give you security, that's going to give you stability, that's going to be able to help you build a financial and abundant foundation. With the Four of Pentacles is also about holding on. So for some of you, you might have to let go of an old opportunity in order to create more security for yourself, okay? Or an old job or an old way of thinking about your career, right? That it has to be stressful, that work hard has to be hard. It doesn't, okay? That you have to always be defensive, that you always have to stand your ground. It doesn't always have to be that way. It is a mindset. So Spirit is asking you with the Two of Wands and the Four of Pentacles to, yes, go for the opportunity that gives you security, but also shift your mindset about what security is and what abundance means to you, okay? Why is the Justice here, Spirit? Why is the Justice card here for my Aries and their career? Why is the Justice card here for my Aries regarding their career? Ooh, Lord, that's too many. How many tips did it take to up a Tootsie Pop? I don't know why they came. Are you, some of y'all might like Tootsie Pops? I don't know. So they just came. How many licks does it get? Wow, that was random. Okay, not random. Nothing's ever random. So some of y'all might like Little Kim. Some of y'all might be fans. Some of y'all might really like Tootsie Pops. Okay. Why is the Justice here, Spirit? Why is the Justice here? Some of you might sell candy. I just heard that. Like, might want to, like, sell cakes or something. I heard that too, like desserts. Okay, so you want a swift change, Aries. You're looking for a swift change, right? Something that's gonna break down this unfair, unjust, undesirable, work situation. It doesn't have to be the environment, but the strain, the stress, the defensiveness, the guardedness, the only doing things for the money, right? There's some enlightenment happening with the Tower as well. You see, yes, the tree's falling apart. The structure is falling apart. This very solid structure because of the thunder, the lightning. But it's also like a zap back to life, right? Like sometimes you need something to smack you upside the head to be like, whoa, what is it that I'm doing? Hey, why am I taking this path, right? So Spirit is saying that for a lot of you, again, you're going to make this sudden decision to switch careers into law enforcement, into justice, into the court system, fighting for the underdog. I heard lawyers fighting, like against unfairness, right? Seeking truth and justice. So there might be this epiphany like, this is my path. For others of you, something's breaking down so that you can see how to move forward professionally in a more fair and balanced way, okay? But something will be breaking down for some of you. Maybe some of you will be fired. Maybe some of you, there will be a shift in your company. Maybe a manager will leave, right? And you might find that it's unfair, right? Or you might find that it's that the underdog is not winning in the situation, okay? Okay. A lot of you, Aries, are trying to rush this with the Knight of Swords. You're trying to rush this decision. You're trying to rush this move. Some of y'all just want to get the hell out of Dodge. A lot of you just want to quit your job, right? Tired, stressed, done. I don't want to hold this crap up anymore. Some of you just want to take off, bolt. Spirit is saying to don't do anything impulsive, okay? Don't do anything impulsive. Go after what you want, but be decisive and logical. The Knight of Swords is an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but it's also a decisive action that's quick and taking action that's quick. But with the Temperance card is saying, yes, be decisive, know what you want, be logical, but don't push too hard and don't bolt, okay? Don't change things too quickly in your life right now, professionally, okay? Why is the Hermit here, Spirit, for Aries and their career? Why is the Hermit here for Aries and their career? Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here for Aries and their career? Why is the Hermit here for Aries and their career? Oh my goodness, wait. They're falling. So many are falling, which is why I feel like you have a lot of options. Why is the Hermit here for Aries and their career? Oh my god, no, wait, the whole deck fell. Aries, a lot of you have like your mind is kind of jumbled on what direction to take, okay? Professionally. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Aries, just one card, please, Spirit. That's 2 cards. Why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Just 1 card, Spirit. Why is the Hermit here? Show me clearly. Aries and career. Okay, so Aries, again, the energy of juggling a lot, of doing a lot, of having too much on your plate, of trying to sort things out, of trying to figure out how to become more abundant, and try to figure out how to not break, you know, from all the things that are on your plate that are going on, all the stress, all the things that you got to hold up and hold together. So Spirit is asking you, Aries, to make sure that you pull back your energy, that you look at what you're juggling and all the opportunities and what it is that you're doing. Some of you might be entrepreneurs and have a career and have this and have that. You have to pull back and again, find what it is that is going to make you balanced. Find the career and the role and the business, whatever it is, that's going to allow you to just have the fulfillment that you want without the stress, right? And yes, people are like, well, work is always stressful. No, that's not always the case. You can have security and stability and still have balance and peace, okay? That's a negative mindset. That's a limiting belief regarding work, how it always has to be stressful and it always has to be hard, you know, and making money isn't easy. That's a limiting belief, okay, Aries? All right, Spirit, why is the Page of Pentacles here for my Aries and their career? Why is the Page of Pentacles here for my Aries and their career? Show me clearly, Spirit. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for my Aries and their career? Okay, yes, more of that energy of uncertainty. So some of you, again, want to go back to school. Some of you are teachers or are current students or, you know, are working with a mentor and you're a mentee and you're kind of in a place, again, where you are unsure with the Hangman, what direction to go in, and you're just kind of taking a pause, or Spirit is asking you to take a pause. So if you're looking to go back to school, Spirit is saying, okay, like look at all your options again. Look at this from a different perspective. If you're resisting going back to school or going back to learning a trade or whatever it is, even if it's not traditional school, maybe like you're getting trained at work and you're resisting it, Spirit is saying, look at it from a different perspective. Look at what you're going to learn. Think about it in a different way, because I feel that taking the training, going back to school, or doing what it is that you need to do will help you explore what it is that you're really looking for, right? I see a lot of cards here of introspection, exploration, pulling back and going within, because for many of you, again, you're not certain what you want to do, and Spirit is saying, you know what? You're juggling a lot, you're doing a lot, but like maybe you do need to explore a path that you've never explored before, or maybe you do need to try something out and see how you feel and see like if it's what you want, because then you're taking action. You're not inactive. You're taking action and you're seeing what it's like, and then you can make an actual decision that's informed, balanced, and from a very logical perspective, but not impulsive, okay? If you know what a role entails, if you know what a career is like, again, that mentor energy. For some of you, you should get a mentor in whatever it is that you're interested in. If you know this, then guess what? Then there's no mystery. There's no mystery about what it's going to be, Aries. You're going to know exactly what to expect when you switch professions, when you move into a new department, when you move into a new role, when you start a business. And that's what Spirit is asking you. You have a lot of mentor energy, teacher energy. So again, some of you might be going back to school. Some of you might be teachers, or some of you might just need to seek out guidance, okay? And really dip your toe in. Even though you have a lot you're juggling, just dip your toe in and see, is this what I want? Firm foundation, Aries. So again, a lot of you are concerned about your foundations, your security, your stability. So yes, you need to make a choice that is very centered around your foundation. You also need to make a choice and move forward from a place of strength, okay? The back, the spine, this holds up a lot, right? See that? So a lot of you are holding up a lot. Number 4 might be relevant. Trapped in fear. A lot of you are not moving forward because you're afraid that your foundation will not be firm if you maybe go back to school, if you maybe decide to start a new path, if you take a pay cut, okay? And patience, again, same message. Work through these fears, figure out what it is that you're going to love and be satisfied, right? In terms of your job, right? That's gonna give you the inspiration, that's gonna give you balance, that's going to fulfill you, right? And not feel like it's just work. And give yourself some time to explore this. Don't allow fear to keep you stuck just because of finances and money and how you think work should look like. Okay, Aries? The number 4 could be relevant, 8 or 5. Okay? Now, Aries, for the extended, I'm going to explore what career might be best for you. I'm really excited to get into that because I've never really done a reading like that before. But I'm curious what career path you should take, because I do have some different choices here. So I'm curious if it's gonna come up in the extended. Also, I'll give you some advice on what to do right now with these choices that you have to make. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you then. Bye.